Good morning. Good morning. It's Saturday. Saturday, January 29th. We're just about through this month. A couple more days. This being Saturday, I need to remind you about tomorrow morning. Tomorrow morning is, of course, Sunday, so it is our day of worship. It is a fifth Sunday, so what that means is Gerard and Verdon will all be in the same building, the same place. And tomorrow that means we'll be in Verdon. We alternate back and forth, and it's Verdon's turn. So tomorrow morning at 9 o'clock, we will be in Verdon for worship, and that means that also the online service will be early tomorrow. It will be at 9 o'clock. So I hope you'll remember that. But again, tomorrow morning, one service in Verdon, a combined service at 9 o'clock. I hope you can join us. Today, once again, we continue with the names of God that we're looking at. And today's name is Jehovah Goyel. Jehovah Goyel, redeeming God. And I read to you from Isaiah chapter 49. This is verse 26. I will make your oppressors eat their own flesh. They will be drunk on their own blood as with wine. Then all mankind will know that I, the Lord, am your Savior, your Redeemer, the Mighty One of Jacob. God add his blessing to the reading of his word. Jehovah Goyel, redeeming God. You know, the church is full of testimonies of lives that have been turned around. A homeless alcoholic finds Jesus, gets sober, and eventually opens a homeless shelter. A heroin addict meets Jesus, gets clean, and starts to mentor at-risk teens. A lifelong criminal hears the gospel and stops breaking the law, moves to Africa to serve in the mission field. We may not all have such dramatic stories to tell, but we are followers of Jesus. We can, and according to Psalm 107:2, we should, each stand up and claim, I have been redeemed. I have. Me. Rev. Pastor Mark Doane. I have been redeemed. The verb redeem in Hebrew means to purchase or to buy back something or someone. When an ancient Hebrew became enslaved, it was customary for the next of kin to play the part of a redeemer and pay the necessary price to purchase the relative's freedom. The Bible tells us that our God does that for us. Redeemer is one of his names. He created us to glorify him. And as such, we belong to him. But because of sin, we are slaves. Romans chapter 6, verse 20. And we would remain in that desperate state if it weren't for Jesus. On the cross, Jesus bought us out of slavery, and he set us free. He redeemed us. God redeems people. That's what he does because that's who he is. And just as he redeemed the Hebrews from slavery in Egypt, he delivers us from guilt, from fear, from punishment, from the penalty of death, and from our own foolish desires. What would happen? What would happen if we all walked around mindful of the truth that we've been purchased out of slavery? Surely we would live with a holy excitement, maybe a contagious zeal. You know, if you feel bogged down, if you feel tired, if you're stressed out, renew your mind with the knowledge of God, that God is our Redeemer. He is your Redeemer, my Redeemer, all of us. He is our Redeemer. And if you know Christ through faith, you've been bought. And Jesus paid the price. You have been redeemed and set free. I hope you'll choose to walk in that freedom. And then go share the good news of your redemption. Listen and heed the words of Psalm 107:2. Let the redeemed of the Lord tell their story. Another version might say, let the redeemed of the Lord say so. I hope you will. I'm Pastor Mark. Love you guys. Be safe. Be well. Be blessed. Be strong. Go do something for Jesus. I'll see you tomorrow.